Hey, what is up guys? David Zhao here, and today I wanted to take you through a tour of my everyday camera gear. Everything from what cameras, lenses, and microphones I bring with me on trips, to what equipment I use to shoot these YouTube videos, to the desk setup I use when it comes to editing photos and videos. Let's start off with the camera gear. First, we've got my camera backpack brand I've been in love with, and that's Brevity. My favorite backpack of theirs is actually one they don't make anymore, which was their Brevity Scout 2, but that hasn't stopped me from buying their newer models. Currently, I'm rocking their Brevity Jumper, which can be used as a camera backpack, but also convert to a normal backpack to use during trips. It can easily pack in all of the gear I carry with me on a daily basis, and even fits my new 16-inch MacBook Pro. In it, I always have my Sony a7S III with the 24mm f1.4 G Master always on the camera body. It's just such a staple setup at this point, letting me shoot everything from cinematic handheld videos to snapping memories while I'm on the go, all while staying in a compact setup. On the camera, I'm currently loving the Sennheiser MKE 400 compact shotgun microphone and, of course, my Peak Design camera strap. I also tend to bring my 24 to 70mm f2.8 G Master with me to get some extra versatility, and it's my go-to lens for any client projects I work on. Whether it's graduation portraits or event photography, this lens is the Swiss Army knife of my kit. Of course, for photo sessions, I'd bring my Sony a7 III instead. A lens I keep at home but often use a lot for these YouTube videos would be the Sony 90mm f2.8 G macro lens. It's super sharp and can let me get those detail shots of products whenever I'm doing product review videos. Also in my bag is my set of Freewell magnetic VNDs for when I shoot videos outdoors so I can keep my shutter speed down for better looking footage. On top of that, I still love their magnetic system, and it makes switching to their mist filter extremely easy so they can get those nice dreamy looking shots. And of course, in my camera bag are a ton of extra camera batteries in case these shoots last longer than expected, as well as SD cards. Despite their heavy price tag, I still love the Sony Tough G series SD cards. They have a fast read-write speed, but more importantly, they're super durable. Because of the way normal SD cards are made with like a seam down the middle, you'd be surprised how many of them I have broken over my career as a photographer. Now, let's talk about some of the gear I use here in the studio. To start with, the microphone of choice that's currently recording is the Sennheiser MKH418. Honestly, this is the best sounding microphone I have ever owned, and I absolutely love using it. But the price tag doesn't end at just the microphone. Since it's a phantom powered microphone, you'll need something that can provide phantom power and ideally amplify the signal so you can get nice audio out of it. For that, I'm currently using the Sound Devices MP1, which in itself was a bit pricey. As for lighting, I'm still shooting with the WeLight Ninja 400. It's a versatile bicolor cob light that's budget friendly, and I've shot dozens of videos with it. As a matter of fact, I just got their version 2 in, and I'm currently testing it now, so that should be in the next video coming out. For light modifiers, I'm using the Aperture Light Dome Mini 2. It does wonders for softening up the light source, and it's super compact and packs away easily. Though I am really tempted to switch over to the full-size light dome for an even bigger and softer light source, but like the only issue is like this room is kind of small and it would take up a lot of space. I've got other camera gear as well, everything from lenses I don't use that often like the 70 to 200 f2.8 G Master, the 85 f1.4 G Master, my gimbal collection, mainly because I've been shooting way more handheld lately, my GoPro, the Insta360 cameras, and even my Mavic 2 Pro drone. Honestly, those aren't things I always have on me in my everyday setup, but they are necessary for specific shoots, so it's nice to have them on hand so I don't have to rent them each time. Next, let's talk about my desk setup for editing, which, by the way, if you're not already, follow me on Instagram to get some sneak peek content ahead of time. I posted some content about my desk setup a few weeks ago, so if you're following, you would have known. At the center of my desk setup is, of course, the desk, which was sent to me courtesy of FlexiSpot. Honestly, considering I work from home and then after I get off work, I work on YouTube and my photography business, I'm at my computer desk probably around like 10 to 12 hours every single day. For that reason, I've been wanting a standing desk for a while now. This is the FlexiSpot Kana Bamboo standing desk, and I was really pleasantly surprised by the build quality of this desk. The bamboo tabletop is sturdy and beautiful looking, the standing desk frame is heavy duty, and the table is able to support all of my peripherals, which total about like 100 pounds in weight with no issue. There's no desk wobble, and I just love how much space there is to work with on the surface. This version comes with their advanced keypad, which lets you manually adjust the height of the desk, as well as program in up to 3 different profiles to make switching between standing and sitting even more convenient. My specific configuration was the Kana Bamboo standing desk with the 72-inch by 32-inch tabletop and the E3 2-stage frame, and I'm pretty happy with it. It's priced quite reasonably when you compare it to other standing desk competitors, and their entry-level desks start at around $300. I know this might sound like an ad read, but I'm genuinely impressed and have been recommending their desks to my friends. If you do want to check out their standing desk, I have a link to their website in the description down below, and if you use my link, you'll get $30 off your purchase. So my main editing computer these days is my new MacBook Pro 16 M1 Max, kitted out with 64 gigs of RAM and 2 terabytes of storage. I opted for a larger than default storage size because I often edit on the go, take my laptop on trips, and even when it's just sitting on the desk, I like to be able to use the full speed of the system without having to rely on the speed of an external hard drive. Then any projects I'm done with, I offload to my cloud server thanks to my Synology NAS I have set up in the closet. For my monitor, I use the LG 49-inch ultra-wide monitor for both productivity and color-accurate editing. It's mounted to the desk using the Ergotron HS desk mount, and it's super heavy-duty and kind of pricey, but I highly recommend getting a nice monitor mount. It makes a world of difference. It holds the monitor nicely exactly where I want it to, adjustments are smooth, and it frees up so much space on your desk. For sound monitoring, I use a pair of Yamaha HS7 studio monitors. They produce great sounding audio with deep lows and crisp mids and highs, and are great for audio referencing when editing sound mixes. For peripherals, I'm currently using the Keychron K8 wireless mechanical keyboard with Cherry MX Brown switches because I find it to be the best typing experience. I love that it's fully wireless and charges with a USB-C cable. For my mouse, I'm using the Logitech G305 Lightspeed wireless mouse, and I connect all of these peripherals to my MacBook Pro using the CalDigit TS3 Thunderbolt dock, which means the only cable I need to run to my laptop is just a singular USB-C Thunderbolt cable. For headphones, I use my AirPods Max and AirPods Pro for media consumption and working out, because at this point I'm 100% bought into the Apple ecosystem ever since I switched to using a MacBook full-time for photo and video editing. For video calls, I've also been using the Logitech C920 webcam, and on my desk I also have a Belkin 3-in-1 wireless charger for my phone, Apple Watch, and AirPods. And finally, I also have this LaMetric Time smart clock for displaying the time, a subscriber count, countdowns to fun trips, and it can even double as a Bluetooth speaker and radio, albeit with subpar audio quality. And that's about everything. If you guys want to check out any of the stuff I talked about, I'll have a huge list of links in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and get notified of when new videos are released. Let me know what you guys thought of my setup in the comment section down below. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace.